All right, let's get right into it, man. Today, we're going to be looking at my 7-foot stretch build that I can see being used in the rec, also being in the park. You're going to see that, yes, 7'4" builds are going to be really, really good, but 7-footers are just going to be out of this world, in my opinion, because of the simple fact that they're just going to be faster and have more attributes to play with. So let's hop right into it. We're going 7 foot with this 246, 7'5" wingspan. This is not maxed all the way out. I wanted to make sure I can get an 83-point shot. So as we navigate here, all right. The big thing is when it comes to the finishing, as it's taking forever to get there, let's go ahead and get there. Let's get to this finish. All right, bet. You see that I have an 84 close shot. I'm just really big on having the ability to finish around the basket. So I did go a little bit higher. You'll see some people that don't go as high on close shot. I want to get that paint prodigy on silver. To me, I just felt like finishing around the basket is a skill set, but it's going to be easier. But at the end of the day, you just do not want to be caught up in a situation to where you just don't have a decent close shot. And for some reason, shape or form, that's going to be playing even a bigger factor in 26. So again, like I said, this is not set in stone. This is just a template. Make the adjustments as you see fit. Same thing here for driving layup. Did not care for a driving layup. So I did not put anything in that. I'm more concerned about the driving dunk and standing dunk. So that's what you see here. Again, some people are going to think this is a little too much. 75 driving dunk gives you the quick drops off one. And again, like I said, to me, it just plays a part to where picking and popping and picking and rolling. When you're rolling to the basket, you want to have the ability to at least be able to put up that dunk or that standing dunk, depending on how close you get to the shot. Or if you can't do the standing dunk, you can do the close shot. So that's my thought process. But at the end of the day, like I said, it really comes down to what you're comfortable with. And of course, you know this 90 standing dunk, you got to get that, man. Standing dunks are just absolutely cracked. This will give you elite and pro big man contact dunks. And again, like I said in my previous videos about standing dunks, the dunk meter for contact dunks is so much easier to time this year. So again, expect this to be a massive wave of people who are just getting contact dunks under the basket. Do not be left behind on the wave by not getting high standing dunk. If you are over 6'10", at least get pro. But if you can get elite, right? Now, we're not wearing my post control here. That's not on the option tape on the table here, but we'll also see here, remember, you are 7 feet with a 7'5" wingspan, and you get set shot specialist on silver. This is an area to where I recommend considering doing specializing in, because it will give you multiple sets here. I don't know if you're able to upgrade a badge if you don't already have it. So if it's blacked out, I'm pretty sure you're not able to get that. So don't take that into consideration. But at the end of the day, to be able to get set shot specialist on gold or Hall of Fame is going to be huge. Same thing for Deadeye. Being able to get that Deadeye from bronze up to gold is also going to play a big part. Of course, you know I'm going to have 70 on the free throw to be able to shoot the free throws. And then now we're going to get over here to the pass accuracy, which again is going to be very, very important if you're going to be a rec player. And I will speak on the fact that I felt like, as I pause this, I felt like there was a massive difference with, you know, having a big, having a high rating of pass accuracy compared to a lower rating of pass accuracy when it comes to throwing the ball down the court. So take it how you want to take it. If you're a guard doing half court pass, one thing, but that's why you see here I have an 88 and I'm trying to get a 93. So use 5 cap breakers here to get 93, which will give you break starter on Hall of Fame to me, and you'll get dimer on Hall of Fame, and you also have bailout on silver. But that is going to be big, all right? Being able to throw the ball down the floor without having some crazy animation is going to be big, and you will be able to get this. Again, you can use a max +1 here to get that on legend. And when we come over to the defensive side, as you see here, you'll have your interior defense where paint patroller is on gold. And again, you'll see your off-ball passes on silver, and your post lockdown is also on bronze. You're going to see I went all out with some of these. And again, I based this on just getting 10 cap breakers here, which is going to be on pass accuracy and rebounding. But again, you can see how you can make certain tweaks here, not necessarily to the interior defense, but to your steal to get to a 67. You will get a mover enforcer. I definitely recommend trying to upgrade that depending on how strong and movable force is going to be with people coming to the paint. And then of course, here's the thing, what I did, if you add 2 cap breakers here and find a way to, not cap breakers, but if you find a way to get to 62, you can get to the bronze glove, but I just don't think that's going to be impactful enough. So just keep that in mind. I don't feel like that's going to be that much of a game changer, especially for somebody that's going to be at center position. But I do feel like having bronze interceptor was, you need to get that. Now, as you see right here, again, all about preference. Paint Patroller is on gold. My High Flyer Denier is way up there on Hall of Fame. Now, as you can see, I'm able to get to the 97 block. I'm just not able to get to 84 perimeter defense for that. I just don't think you need to have that high of a interior defense and that high of a badge, just because we all know if standing dunks are that OP, I just don't feel the need to sit there and go on that high up on it. If people are able to hit over me with hands up defense, let them have it. Now, that's just kind of how I look at it. But again, this is this is a template. This is not meant to be the all in all. You can use this build as a template and kind of work off that, but this is basically how my center build in rec is going to look. Obviously, we're using 5 cap breakers here to get to a 96 defensive rebound, which will get me Hall of Fame rebound chaser. So that's important, along with Hall of Fame box out. So you will be able to get Hall of Fame rebound chaser and box out by using that second set of 5 cap breakers. And then again, if you look over here to the physicals, you see that 91. I have that 91 strength, which is going to give us that brick wall on gold. And then a big one here, which people are sleeping on, is their vert. So as you can see right here, pogo stick is all based upon vert this year. So I have Hall of Fame pogo stick because I went up to 83 to get it. Obviously, I can't get an 88 because of my weight and wanting to get that gold brick wall. But that is something to take in consideration. And then now we're going to see over here on the takeovers. You see Crasher right here, improves box out success to secure more rebounds, unleash effective and powerful screens, and catch unsuspected defenders off guard. So you can set really big body screens, roll to the basket, get the rebounding, standing dunk is high, elite contact dunks. You are a popper, but this build would basically take care of anything else that requires you rolling to the basket and setting screens. So that is dope. Again, a lot of people are just going to sit there and get the the gunner, the stretch gunner takeover, which is the shooting. But again, do not sleep on some of these takeover abilities, because again, it's just the versatility that you'll be able to have on the build. Obviously, this is going to be another big one too. The Dishmaster, especially in random rec, having that higher pass accuracy. I can see a lot of people utilizing that one. And as I scroll down here, you're going to see another one, which is the Dishmaster. Don't use that, guys. Please don't. That's ball handle and speed ball. Do not do that. Do the rebounding and the pass accuracy. Don't do the general. That's for a guard. All right. Orchestrator, as you can see right here, same thing. I would not necessarily worry about that one because it does boost your shooting, but rebounding and outlet passing is better than this one. And then you have physicality, which is Crasher. This is another good one. Don't sleep on this, guys. Stuff like this is good. All right, trust me. Them big body screens you're gonna be to take, knocking people on the ground, is worth it. I will not do this one. You don't even have post control. Don't focus on it, okay? Second chance. Again, offensive rebound, standing dunk, and close shot. This is good, but I like the one with offense and defensive rebound. So keep that one in mind. And then of course, this is the one we're talking about with the this is the splash tower, right? Defensive rebound. This is what I was talking about. Defensive rebound, offensive rebound with the 3-point shot, and this gives you Crasher. So again, this is a really solid one. I think right now, as we're all broken down, this might be the best one because it's upgrading everything that you really want in your popper build. So I probably use Splash Tower. I thought it was a sharp shooting takeover, but it's still Crasher. So again, that's pretty strong. So that's what we're looking at here with this build. In my opinion, a really, really solid one. Do not sleep on 70 speed. All right. Remember, the 7'4" ones are not gonna be able to do that. You're gonna be faster. You're gonna be able to get down there. And I think what I was doing was for Glass Gunner. There goes Glass Gunner. But see, for Glass Gunner, you need to have an 83-point shot and an 80 mid-range shot. So for ones out trying to figure out, that's when I was talking about the sharpshooter take. You got to have an 80 mid-range and an 83 ball. I only have a 70. So keep that in mind. If you want to have Glass Gunner, you got to have 80 mid-range and 83 ball. All right. And then, of course, here you have it, my nephews and nieces. We got a really dope name. Rim, Reaping, Diming, Riser. Holy moly. It says the weakness is lack post stability, But everything else, swats everything near the rim, strong pursuit of defensive rebounds, immovable in the post, strong as an ox, dominant, standing dunker with Victor Wemby at the top. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you think about this build. Is it a W? Is it an L? Other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Jimmy. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.